Welcome to the Fiscal Axiom. You know that person, the one making $40,000 a year who always seems to have money? They travel, they invest, they're calm. And then, you know that other person, the one making 80 grand, maybe even six figures, who is constantly broke. Here is the brutal truth. We are living in a time where 67% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. That is 2/3 of the country. And honestly, the difference isn't the income. It is the operating system they run their lives on. Most people think money solves money problems. It doesn't. More money just amplifies your existing habits. If your habits are broken, you will be broke at 50,000, and you will be broke at 500,000. But if you follow the right rules, you can build wealth and freedom on a completely average salary. Today, I am breaking down 20 minimalist rules that set you up to always have money. These aren't about clipping coupons or making your own laundry detergent. This is about psychological defense. Some of these will push back against everything consumer culture has taught you, but that is exactly why they work. I'm Alex, and I spend way too much time obsessing over financial psychology. Why do some people effortlessly build wealth, while others stay stuck in the rat race for 40 years? It comes down to this. Minimalism isn't about deprivation. It is about precision. It is removing the noise, the excess stuff, the toxic debt, the fake obligations, so that your wealth actually has room to grow. These 20 rules are your defense system. Let's go. Rule number 1. Eliminate toxic debt immediately. Treat this like a medical emergency. Listen, not all debt is bad. If you locked in a mortgage at 3 or 4% years ago, congratulations, you beat the system. That's an asset. But consumer debt? That is poison. Right now, the average credit card interest rate is hovering around 24%. Think about the math here. If you are investing in the stock market hoping for a 10% return, but you're carrying a balance at 24%, you are mathematically destroying your future. You are losing a guaranteed 14% every single year. This isn't about morality. It is cold, hard math. Every dollar paying interest on a couch you bought 2 years ago is a dollar stolen from your retirement. Pay it off. It is the single best financial move you will ever make. Rule number 2. Control your mornings. The way you start your day determines how you spend your money. If you wake up and immediately dive into chaos, scrolling TikTok, reacting to emails, you put your brain in survival mode. Survival mode kills wealth. When you are reactive, you buy convenience food. You make impulse purchases, and you skip the gym. Wealth is created with clarity. Own the first 60 minutes. No phone, no news, no ads. If you win the morning, you protect your wallet for the rest of the day. Rule number 3. The 30-day waiting list. Most financial mistakes are biological. You see a gadget, your brain spikes dopamine, and you feel like you need it. But here is the science. The dopamine comes from the anticipation of the reward, not the ownership. Protect yourself. When you want something over $50, write it down. Wait 30 days. If you still want it in a month, buy it. But I guarantee you, 90% of the time, you will look at that list and wonder, why did I even want this? You didn't want the object. You wanted the drug. Rule number 4. Simplify your finances. I've seen people with 6 checking accounts and 8 credit cards because they think they're hacking the system. No, that is not sophisticated. That is chaos. Complexity creates confusion, and confusion is where money leaks out. Centralize everything. 1 main checking account, 1 high-yield savings, 1 credit card. You need to be able to see your entire financial life on 1 sheet of paper. Simplicity brings clarity, and clarity brings control. Rule number 5. Set 3 annual priorities, maximum. The year passes faster than you think. If you try to pay off debt, start a business, learn Spanish, and renovate your house all at once, you will do none of them. Pick 3. Maybe it's pay off the card, max the Roth IRA, and get that certification. That's it. Align your daily actions with these 3 things and aggressively ignore everything else. Real success is saying no to almost everything. Let's speedrun Rules 6 and 7 because they go hand in hand. Rule 6. Build a functional wardrobe. Steve Jobs didn't wear a turtleneck because he loved fashion. He did it to eliminate decision fatigue. Every decision you make in the morning costs mental energy. Save that energy for making money, not picking out socks. And Rule 7. Reduce empty social commitments. Time is your most valuable resource. Every time you say yes to a dinner you don't want to attend, you are spending money on food you don't enjoy to impress people you don't like. Stop it. Spend your energy on the few people who actually matter. Rule 8, 9, and 10. Protect the engine. Rule 8. Master your calendar. If it's not on the calendar, it doesn't exist. Block out time for your money. Rule 9. Protect your energy reserves. You cannot make good financial decisions when you are exhausted. And Rule 10. Create a no-tech zone. We live in an attention economy. Companies are spending billions of dollars to steal your attention because your attention equals their profit. Reclaim it. Disconnect so you can hear yourself think. Those first 10 rules, that was the defense system. Now, we switch to offense. This is how you structure your life to let wealth compound. Rule number 11. Choose quality over quantity. There is a famous economic concept called the boots theory. A poor person buys $50 boots that fall apart every 6 months. Over 10 years, they spend a fortune. A wealthy person buys one pair of $200 boots that last 10 years. The wealthy person spends less money simply because they had the capital to buy quality up front. Stop buying cheap garbage. It is expensive to be cheap. Buy the best you can afford, maintain it, and keep it forever. Rule number 12. Limit your information intake. We treat food with caution, but we treat information like an all-you-can-eat buffet of toxic waste. Most news is designed to scare you. Most social media is designed to make you feel inadequate, so you buy things. Information overload is a form of debt. Go on a low-information diet. You don't need a play-by-play of every disaster while you're trying to build your empire. Clear mind, clear money. Rule 13. Keep your home simple. Your environment is a mirror of your mind. If your house is cluttered, your finances are likely cluttered. You cannot build a focused financial plan while sitting in a pile of laundry and unopened mail. Clean your physical space, and you will find it infinitely easier to clean your financial space. Rule 14. Practice emotional detachment. This is the sunk cost fallacy. How many of you are holding on to a subscription or a bad investment just because you've already spent money on it? That money is gone. It is ash. Don't throw good money after bad money just to save your ego. Cut the loss immediately. That is how you stop the bleeding. Rule 15. The subscription purge. Companies love the subscription model because they know you are lazy. They know you will forget that $12.99 charge. Audit your bank statement. If you haven't used it in 30 days, kill it. You can always resubscribe later, but right now, you are just leaking cash. Rule 16. Start with the basics. Before you try to trade options or buy crypto, do you have an emergency fund? Is your rent paid? Minimalism is about strong foundations. You don't buy the Ferrari accessories before you build the engine. Rule 17. Embrace routine. Routine is the silent weapon of the wealthy. Willpower is a battery. It runs out. Routine is a generator. Don't rely on remembering to save money. Automate it. Make your good financial decisions happen automatically while you sleep. Rule 18. Audit your circle. You have heard it a million times. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If your friend's idea of fun is spending $200 at a bar every Friday, you will never be rich. If your friends talk about ideas, business, and growth, you will naturally level up. It sounds harsh, but you can't hang out with chickens and expect to soar with eagles. Rule 19. Rest with purpose. There's a difference between resting and numbing. Watching 5 hours of Netflix isn't rest. It's procrastination. It drains your dopamine. Real rest, sleep, nature, meditation, restores your energy. Protect your recovery time so you can attack your goals with full force. And finally, Rule 20. Review your life every 6 months. We drift. It's human nature. Every 6 months, sit down and ask, is this still working? Am I closer to my freedom than I was in January? Minimalism isn't a one-time event. It is a constant pruning process. Cut the dead weight so the new growth can survive. Here is the reality. These 20 rules sound simple, but most people watching this video will not follow them. They will nod their heads, click off, and go right back to the habits that keep them broke. Don't be that person. You don't have to do all 20 today. Pick 3, just 3. Implement them this week. Master them. Then add 3 more. Wealth isn't about hitting a home run. It's about hitting singles every single day for a decade. Less waste, less noise, less confusion. That is the path to more money and more freedom. If you found value in this, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next deep dive into financial psychology. I'll see you in the next one.